Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, and today we are doing our Color Street Color Play subscription box mani for the upcoming new year. So for those who are new to this channel, thank you for watching. If you'd like, you can like and subscribe. For those that are coming back, welcome back. As I mentioned, we will be doing a new mani today, mixed mani, using the Color Street Color Play subscription box for December. So this is no longer available. However, if you would like to subscribe, if you like subscription boxes like Ipsy, BoxyCharm, all of that, Color Street came out with one called Color Play. It's $30. That includes shipping. Tax would be whatever taxes in your specific city and location. But for $30 plus tax, you get a full-on subscription box with lots of different Color Street strips. What is Color Street? Color Street is dry nail polish, 100% dry nail polish. They come like this, which this set I am so excited for using for the new year. For those of you guys who know me, you know that I love Great Gatsby and the Roaring Twenties and all of that. So this one's called Roaring Good Time. Definitely named appropriately. And they had a bunch of sets in the Color Play. This one, Glitz and Glamour, is also one that I really liked. And then they have some fun cut strips. This one is Cocktail Hour. And then there's two Midnight in Manhattan. For those that are new to Color Street, Midnight in Manhattan's not new. It is their basic black nail polish. But this size of Midnight in Manhattan is exclusive to the subscription box itself. And so is this cut strip here. Split strip. So we will just be doing a mixed mani here, and I will just be chatting. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. If you are watching the day I post this, and you do celebrate Christmas, hope you had a lovely Christmas weekend. I sure did. It was everything I would have hoped for as far as the 3 F's, my favorite 3 F's, family, food, and fun. So definitely fit the bill. Mama Carla, who is my sister-in-law, who's a Color Street stylist, if you'd like to support her small business, link is below for you to check out her Color Street website and shop. But Mama Carla is great at getting people together. So not only does she have 3 wonderful children living with her, she also has a son who's now an adult. Joseph is 18 already. Can't believe that. But Joseph and his friend James also came over for us to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So that was definitely a nice way to kick off Christmas. And then yesterday I was over at Mama Carla's house, helping build a pretty complex play tent for the girls, which we did it. So yay us, teamwork makes the dream work. But it was quite the feat trying to figure out how to put that tent up. So needless to say, I ended up taking a much needed nap before leaving Mama Carla's house yesterday. For those of you guys that have watched old episodes or old episodes, this is not a TV show, but my reality TV show, I guess. But if you've seen past videos, you'll know that I had a whole bunch of leftovers at work that needed to be repurposed. Didn't want to waste anything. A lot of those leftovers included lots of bars of Philadelphia cream cheese and lots of butter and lots of garlic. So long story short, I wanted to make some sort of cheesecake and also something savory with the cream cheese. And then I ended up actually making something really awesome. So we did end up making some brownie cheesecake truffle bites, which were decent, not bad, but Edgar, who works with me, and he and his wife Karen bakes, they made the most amazing banana cheesecake. So yeah, their cheesecake beat out my cheesecake bites, I'll have to say that. However, I did end up making a savory cheese ball, which everyone raved about, so I'm very happy that I was able to knock something out of the park with the ingredients that we had on hand. And then I also made this amazing garlic herb butter that I will be using on a prime rib for New Year's. So shout out to my Uncle Harry in heaven, may he rest in peace. He used to make prime rib every New Year's, and so when he passed in 2020, I vowed that I would make prime rib every New Year's in his honor. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. But first, let's start with nails, right? You're here to see me do my nails. The reason why I'm stalling, not only because it's hard to talk and figure out, but I'm trying to determine how I'm going to mix all of these together to make a mixed manicure that is to my liking. So they have some suggestions in the box, which none of these designs call to me, so I'm not going to repeat and try to duplicate any of those. But I do want to do my own design, and so I'm trying to figure out how I can best do that. And I did bring out a penny, so if you've seen another one of my videos, you can use a penny and a pen if you want to make your own French tips out of these strips. So I may just end up doing that, but I'm trying to figure out the best thing to do, and I'm stalling right now because I can't figure it out right now. But I do know I want to use at least all of these. So I had seen a couple of manis already done by other folks that have this subscription box, and I really like them, but I don't want to copy. So that's why I'm stalling, trying to figure this out. I may actually not use this one, and I might save this for another mixed mani. So, because in my opinion, this gold and this, they kind of don't really go together. I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, they don't really go together. So I think what I might end up doing is I'm going to put this one away and not use it yet. I'm only going to use a few of the overlay because I might just do another mixed mani with this kit closer to New Year's Day. But it depends, because it depends on how hard I am on my nails during this week at work. I work in an office and I do a lot of typing, so not quite sure how that will roll over. But if my nails don't look the way I want them to look for New Year's, I may just do another mixed mani before the year ends. So for now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these, because I'm thinking that these all go pretty well together. And then, like I said, I'm going to use maybe just a couple of these strips here and then heat seal them. Color Street is supposed to only be a one-time use product, but for those of us that use Color Street a lot, know that we can pop them in the freezer and pray that they'll work again another day, or heat seal them and same thing, hope that they'll work another day. So that is what's going to happen. Now, as far as how I'm going to use all of these on my nails, I think I do like that they're cut down the middle like this. So some of my nails are going to have the split gold and split black, and while others are going to have just the black with the gold strip down the middle or something like that. So I think that's the look I'm going to go for. So I think based on the amount of strips they give us, I am going to have my pointer finger and my pinky, or index finger for those who call it that, I'm going to have them solid black with the gold down the middle. And then I'm going to do the split on the other three. I think. Ooh, I think? Maybe? Hold on. No, I'm not married to that idea quite yet. Okay, no, I've changed my mind. I think only my middle finger is going to be a solid black with the gold down the middle. And I think what I'm going to do with my thumb and with my ring finger is I am going to use the penny trick. Yes, I'm going to use the penny trick to make black tips. Yep. And then pinky and pointer finger are going to be the split strips. Alright, I've decided I'm going to just go for it. I'm just going to go for it. So here we go. Alright, so I already forgot what I was saying as far as which one's what. So you know what? We're just going to organically do this. Whatever I feel like putting on, it's going to go on. So here we go. Take these out. Take these out. And take these out. So, for those of you guys that don't live in California with our spring weather for winter, Christmas in July, as I put it, what's the weather like where you guys are? It's forecasted that we are going to be having a lot of rain starting tomorrow, which I love rain, but rain every day for a full-on week just sounds like insane. But okay, so looks like the gold, there's two of these, but the black, there's only the one, so that's also going to help determine how many fingers I'm going to do as far as the split strips, because I'm only going to be able to do the one. Yeah, see? This isn't even big enough for my thumb, so it's not going to work for my thumb. So I'm definitely going to do a French tip for my thumb, because none of these strip sizes are the right size for my thumb. You could kind of stretch them out just a teeny bit, but with solids, I'm not as brave as others when it comes to doing that, so I'm definitely not going to try that. But like I said, I'm going to have one gold strip down the middle for the middle finger. So I could probably use any of them, really, because it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to use... No! Okay, we're definitely going to use that one for something, because I already split that one. So make sure, if you're a first-time user, to take the plastic off before you take the strip off and apply it to your fingers, because it's very hard to take the plastic off after the fact. So I'm going to do my middle finger first, only because I already know like what I want to do with it. So I'm going to carefully peel this. And it looks like it's peeling pretty well. Oh, but it's also curling really well too. So, oh, there we go. Okay. My golly, this is not as easy to work with as I thought it would be, but for those that have experience with nail tape, I'm sure that it is very similar to nail tape. I don't personally have that much experience with nail tape, so I can't tell you, but let's chop it off right here. Can I reuse this side for anything? Let's see. It's probably not sticky enough anymore because I touched it like a billion times. Okay, no, we're not going to try. Sometimes it's not worth fighting over just to save a strip. So, okay. So what I was going to do was I was going to do it like that. So that is what I wanted to do. So let's do it. Okay. I am very happy that we had days off of work. The way that the holiday fell, as far as Christmas being on Sunday and Christmas Eve being on Saturday, really worked out for the best this year. Panda Bear's family, so Panda Bear, my significant other, his sister, Mama Carla, we all celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so the kids open all of their presents the night of Christmas Eve. So that worked out great because on Christmas Day, Panda Bear and I were able to go celebrate with my parents, and we went to go eat, you may have guessed it, Chinese food. So we had pretty decent meal as far as Chinese food goes. I was thinking if I could reuse this, but it might not work out. I'm going to save it just in case. But yeah, my dad really wanted to go eat some lunch specials. So we ended up going to a place based on his recommendation, and it turned out really good. Like, the food was better than I had anticipated, with the exception of one dish. Sweet and sour pork was, I don't know what was lacking, but something was definitely lacking in that dish. So all of us had agreed it was just like, not our favorite. But for the rest of the dishes, it all worked out. So it's pretty cool. So that restaurant was called Jade Seafood. Jade Seafood and something. I'm not remembering the full name of it. But my dad was telling me how that restaurant's been around for ages, that it's older than me. And I'm just like, oh, okay, you can stop using the OLD word. But we had a good laugh over that. So yeah. And then I finally, I had purchased holiday drunken cake pops and finally finished them today. It took forever to finish, but they were delicious. And I do miss, they used to have a shop in Rancho Cucamonga and Ontario, that area. And Panda Bear and I would go once a month and buy drunken cake pops and eat at Johnny O's Cafe in that area. But they've since closed down the shop, and you can only either purchase from Drunken Cake Pops when they are at events, or you can purchase online. And so I hadn't had Drunken Cake Pops in a while. I want to say the last time I actually had it was when we threw a going away party at work for one of our former employees. Vanessa, if you're watching, shout out to Vanessa. But yeah, I hadn't had it for a while, so I was very happy to order it for the holidays and enjoy their limited holiday flavors. So, okay. That, I think what I may want to do is, well, no, that's not going to work. I was going to say I want to put the gold down last, but if I put the gold down last, I have a feeling that I'm going to be really, like, not so good at placing, like, the black down first and having it in the right spot. So I think I'm just going to do the other middle finger the same way when I do my other hand. But let's start with my pinky. I think I had said the pinky and the pointer were going to be halfsies, and the thumb and the ring finger were going to be French tips. So let's do that and see if I can get these all to fit. So typically with a regular strip, I use this one right here for my pinky, but because I'm gonna need both, I'm gonna have to make it work with, actually I don't think I have to make it work. You know why? Dun dun dun. Because I'm doing half gold and half black. So actually, we're going to be able to do this. We are going to be able to do this. Yes. Okay. So since this one's already peeled off, let's do gold on the outside for this one. And actually, hold on. Let's take a look at these strips, right? So I'm likely going to use that one for the pinkies. So yes, let's have the gold on the outside. For those of you watching, did any of you get the December Color Play subscription box? And are you guys doing your subscription mani this week? Or are you waiting closer to actual New Year's Day to do it? I really just wanted to do it like as soon as possible after Christmas. Because for me, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm just one of those where once Christmas comes and goes, I'm done with Christmas. So Christmas ended yesterday at midnight in my eyes. So now it's all about moving on from any holiday looks and moving on to the new year. So that is what we're doing right now. I had taken off all of my Christmas polish early this morning. So yeah, and actually, you know what? We are going to use this one because I realized that we used the gold one there and I don't think this one's going to fit all the way. Yeah. So we're going to use this one. But the upcoming New Year's, not just like the normal solar calendar New Year's on January 1st, but the upcoming New Year's for the lunar calendar, for those that celebrate the lunar calendar, it's going to be the year of the rabbit. So when Chinese New Year rolls around, or Lunar New Year for those that are not Chinese, but when it rolls around, it is going to be my mom's year. She's the year of the rabbit. So I don't think she'll ever watch this video, so I'm just going to say it here. I found these Skechers that are like limited edition for the year of the rabbit, and we purchased it, and we're going to give it to her for her upcoming birthday in April. And I'm very excited about that because, like, they look really cool. Like, if I was the year of the rabbit, I'd want them. That's how cool they look to me. So I'm going to open this here because I want to make sure I put the overlay. But yeah, I'm so excited to give those to her, and I really hope that she likes them. It's really hard to shop for my mom. She's very particular about stuff, which is probably where I get my picky particularness when it comes to gifts and stuff like that. But yeah, when I saw those shoes, I was like, oh my gosh, Panda, we gotta get these for my mom. So I can't wait till they arrive and I can hide them from her until her birthday. And so yeah, but very excited about that. Also, oh, that looks pretty. Yes, I'm digging that very much. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That is so Art Deco-y. I'm loving those vibes. Okay. Do any of you guys shop on SHEIN? SHEIN's this Chinese company that sells a whole bunch of like everything for like not that expensive as far as like clothes and other stuff. I bought a whole bunch of like artsy stuff so that I can do some art projects with the kiddos in the upcoming year. So I'm very excited, hoping that all that stuff arrives soon in time for us to do some New Year projects. Because I got some of those googly eyes, those little arts eyes that kind of move around. And I really, 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 really want to do something with the kids with that. So yeah. Alright, let's see if we can use these pieces. And if not, it's okay. We've got many more. But let's try the other side. I'm left-handed. I don't know whoever's watching if you guys are left-handed as well, or most are right-handed. I think it's 1 in 10 folks are left-handed. So just know that usually when I'm doing my right hand, things look way better than when I'm trying to repeat over on my left side. So you'll have to bear with me. But although I am left-handed, when we used to play softball, I actually bat and threw right-handed. Because I'm one of those weirdos like that. Ambidextrous. But yeah, okay. Oh, so back to the grind tomorrow as far as going to work. But I think I feel well rested enough that I'm going to be ready. What about any of you guys that work office jobs or anything like that? Are you guys back tomorrow, or is your office closed for the rest of the year? I remember when I used to work for a law firm, we would have nice long breaks during the Christmas and New Year holiday. But I no longer work for a law firm. I work for a small business, and the only days off we get, I think we have like a total of, what was it? Okay, so we have New Year's, we have Memorial Day, 4th of July, Independence Day, we've got Labor Day, and then we've got Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving, which is my all-time favorite. And then we've got Christmas, and that's it. So I always tell, nope, that's too small. Okay. I always tell my team if they plan on taking any holiday days, like any PTO vacation days, they should do it right after New Year and before Independence Day, 4th of July, or before Memorial Day, because there's this long break of just no days off for the office. And so, and plus, we are super busy during the summer. So I usually tell people, hey, take your spring breaks and stuff like that. Do it. Get well rested, and then be ready for the busy season, which is during the summer all the way through to early fall. So yeah, I actually do have a vacation in April. Going to be headed to Sedona in Arizona, and my whole family. So that includes my parents, the Rents, as I call them, and it includes my brother's family, and it includes my sister's family, and Panda Bear and I. So we're all going to be in Sedona together. So I'm very excited about that. I do love being able to be in the same place together. We don't get to do that very often. So let me see. Hold on. Let me stop talking real quick while I see if this fits. Nope. My nails are just a teensy bit too long for that. I tried. Trying to maximize these strips since they were exclusive ones for the December subscription box. And so, not going to have them again. Oh yeah. Shoot. I'm supposed to place down a gold one. So let's do this one right here. But yeah, and then in the summertime, late summer, my mom was asked to babysit my niece and nephew in Utah. And when we heard that, when Panda Bear and I heard that, we were like, oh no, Mom's not going by herself to Utah. So it's going to be all of us. And we'll be babysitting. And it's going to be great because I don't get to see my nephew Calvin and my niece Lorelei as much as I'd like, since they live out of state. So I'm going to enjoy the heck out of being able to see them for a whole week and play with them, and hopefully be able to still do some work remotely, but that, I don't know if that's going to happen for sure or not, so it's all good. We will work with whatever we can work with. And I just saw that strip didn't peel the way it should, so this might not fit the way I would hope, but we'll see. We shall see. And if these aren't, perfect, it doesn't matter. The only person that really looks at your nails like that up close anyway is yourself. So I'd be the only one noticing any of the flaws. Most people look at the nails from far away anyway, so they're not going to see all the flaws. So yeah, but I'll have to try to make it as good as I can for a nail selfie, that is, so that I can at least show off the first mixed mani using this subscription box. Typically I post my nail fees in my Facebook group. So I have a Facebook group called Wendy's Nail Fee Studio. Details are below if you want to join us. Right now it's a very small group, but that's okay because it's mostly my friends and family. We have had a couple of new folks join, which is awesome. But overall, it's a small group. So if you like looking at nail fees, if you want to hear more about my nail antics and the journey that my sister-in-law and I are having with her now being a new Color Street stylist, feel free to join that group and we'll be happy to have you there. So, okay. I think I might end up taking a picture of my left hand over my right hand, because the left hand's actually, for once, turning out a little better than my right hand is, which is surprising. It doesn't happen very often, so yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, so, do I decide on whether I want to waste? Nope. I think what I'll do is I will put a clear top coat over this when I'm done to kind of seal it in so there's no gaps where there's, you know, where the strips have been laid down. But yeah, okay, so let's do the penny trick. No, we'll do the penny trick last. No, we'll do the penny trick now on the ring finger. So let's do that. Oh, wait. Do I? Yes, we do. Penny trick. So what we'll want to do is find the strip that's likely going to fit the best. And I think it's going to be this one. So I'm going to use this one. So what you'll want to do is peel off that plastic, and then what you're going to do is flip it over, grab your penny. Abe Lincoln. For some reason, he's my favorite president. So yeah, I don't know. He just is. Maybe because he was super tall. But here we go. So you just do this, and then you just cut, and then you lay it down as a tip, like a French tip. So going to do that really quick, and I'm going to try to utilize the strip on both hands because I like to maximize. So let's see us do that. The less we waste, the more we can try to save some and use it for either future manis or on my nieces when they want their manis done. So, speaking of nieces, I had done my niece Emmeline's nails when she was here visiting the eve before Christmas Eve. And then she's a big fan of deer, so we had a dashing time, most definitely, and reindeer cheer was used on her mixed mani. So I really hope that that lasts her through the new year. Her birthday's in January, so I will be seeing her sometime for her birthday in January. So, alright, so you're going to see that I'm going to try to place it back down on the white backing because I'm going to try to make another tip for the other hand. So, cut that off. Let's see how that's going to work. I also had bought some petites for my other nieces, Amaryllis and Amalie,